My name is Javed Martin, I'm a air traffic controller, and today we are talking about the importance of maths when it comes to this job for you. This is a very essential skill when it comes to calculating distances and times for crossing boundaries, as well as the aircraft speed in relation to the distance from the boundary to our navigates. So air traffic control is a very, very important job, as you know. And maths is a very good prerequisite when it comes to, making sure that we maintain a safe, expeditious, orderly flow of our traffic. And today, I am pleased to be interviewed to talk about the importance of maths. So thank you again.
The statistical log of the airport movement log informs all the general public how many jets are entering into Anguilla. It also says the difference in terms of their stays, how long they stay. It also explains to the outside world what our traffic yearly, monthly, and weekly is happening into Anguilla.
My name is Tuana Thomas. I work at the Clayton J. International Airport as a meteorological technician. Right now, this is an aeronautical weather station where we collect weather information for different elements such as the clouds, the dew point, the air temperature, and we will send it to the tower so they can relay this information to the pilots for them to land and take off. Maths is important, for example, with wind gusts. We would say if the wind is gusting from 10 knots more, that's where maths comes in and is very important.
My name is Angelina Henry, the Procurement Supervisor of the Health Authority of Anguilla. It's important to understand the role that maths plays in the procurement of items. From a household perspective, your parent is doing the job like what I am doing. Your parent is responsible to ensure that they are able to buy food supplies, they're able to budget with their salary that is being received. They're able to ensure that the household has sufficient food, they're able to buy your clothes, and all that is because of proper budgeting. It's the same thing with procurement, it's the same thing with my job. I can only spend what is available in the finance department, and I have to be able to budget forecast for the supplies to ensure that nurses and doctors have the relevant supplies to do their job. It's just the same with your parents, putting together everything that is needed to ensure that you are taken care of. So maths is very important. It's important to learn maths from a very young age so that you can understand it as you grow into an adult.
My name is Lucius McCoy. I work at the Princess Alexandra Hospital as a biomed technician / preventative maintenance officer. I'm here to tell you the importance of learning maths in our daily life. The importance of learning maths in my field is when I'm doing a resistance calculation in a circuit, it is crucial for you to know the resistance and the total value, because if you make an error, you can damage the medical equipment. When it comes down to medical equipment, main goal is to protect the patient at all costs. So please, maths is very important. This is a patient monitor, and we use this on the patient to check them vital signs. And this is very important. At times you have to calibrate it like every 2 weeks, months, weekly, depends on how often they use it or how often it breaks down. We have to put in a special mathematics calibration in it so the patient can get the right accurate reading from the patient to the monitor. So if the calculation is wrong, it can show off the diagnosis from the doctor to the patient. So this is very important. Maths is very, very important.
My name is Malcolm Webster. I am the Director of Facilities for the Health Authority of Anguilla. Pleased to make this short video on how we use math there, mathematics in total. Facilities department is responsible for a lot of things, including water, things like diesel, system, problem solving. So for basic maths, we do things for just quantities in terms of being able to calculate our volumes, what system water we're gonna need. Currently we're on generator, so we're always considering where we are with generator, where we are with fluid levels, where we are with diesel. We also think about it in terms of, for me, I have a lot of arithmetic and a little bit of algebra in terms of problem solving for where spaces go and what things can be fit in those spaces. It's also important for us, not just for water and diesel, but even for things like us producing oxygen. We produce oxygen on site. We're looking at purity levels. Those purity levels are dependent on concentration. Depends on what we're going to get from the outside air and what we're producing inside. It also means that we've got to do things like measurement and flow. So when persons are connected to the oxygen, we have to, even with artists, assist them with how they're going to regulate the flow of oxygen that continues to keep the patients alive. So for us in the hospital, math is critical in the things that we do. I also to some degree take care of some things as the Chief Financial Officer. So of course the math from the computation side in terms of paying bills, what we owe, what's outstanding, and keeping track of those things, keeping track of the interest rates that we're going to be paying in the bank, or the fees that we're paying to transfer money is critical. So in all facets of my job, math is very important, and I'm grateful that this is being done.
My name is Cassie, and I am an educator, I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm a community activist as a Rotarian. And I use math, specifically problem-solving skills, in my day-to-day job. Some of you might be thinking, yes, math is mandatory. Yes, I have to learn about trigonometry and the quadratic equation. But how do I apply this then to life after school? And even though that question is a question that you may be thinking about, it misses an important part. The important part is that math equips us with transferable skills. What do I mean by that? The ability to learn and do math creates or establishes a form of brain wiring that is essential for problem-solving skills. I want to encourage you all to continue to practice math, because the skills that you get from problem solving will equip you in any professional setting that you endeavor.